everybody, my name is Gregory Scott. Thank you for joining me. It's really nice to be with you today. I'm going to teach you how to cast a spell using the tarot today. And before I start, I just want to give you a little bit of background very briefly on how this works. Basically, the tarot is a divination system which you use to kind of get answers on things that already exist. Okay, so you can ask it questions like what's coming up for my finances, or what's going on in my love life, and you can choose cards at random and they will give you the answers to what's going on. And that's why it's a divination system, because you divine the meaning of certain areas of your life that may be hard to discern. Okay, so that's taking information that's already out there, breaking it down and understanding it. But you can also use the cards the other way around. You can decide on a desire or a change that you want to affect, and you can use the tarot to create that reality by deliberately choosing cards for yourself that will influence that spread, the outcome. And with that, you can create something that's akin to a vision board. So the idea behind a vision board is the law of attraction. You take images that represent things that you want, you stick them down on a piece of paper, and you stick it somewhere prominent where you look at it every day. And by focusing on it and looking at it, you create that reality on this 3D physical plane. Same thing with this. By creating a spread with the tarot cards, you're creating a future, you're creating a narrative that then takes on a reality, a life of its own, and becomes realized in the 3D physical world. Now, a quick warning / disclaimer on this. What you're doing here is you're imposing your will on the universe. Okay, so what you're doing is you're saying, I want this and it's right. So the problem with that is that you don't know what's best for you. And that's why people pray in the Serenity Prayer, for instance, God's will be done, not mine, because you don't always know what's right or wrong. So by doing this, it can sometimes turn out well, but it can also sometimes turn out badly, because if it's not your destiny that you have that certain thing and you use a spell like this to create it, then if it's not meant, it backfires of you and you get some negative outcome. But if it is meant to be, then you can speed that process up and create it in this reality. Okay, so this is kind of to be used with caution. It's a personal choice that you're going to have to make whether you use this kind of thing or not. And I'm sure any kind of fanatic Christians out there will have very strong opinions on this kind of thing. But basically, this is the law of attraction, and it's manifesting and creating something positive that you want in your reality. Okay, so the way you do this, then step one is you choose what it is you want. So let's say I want to cast a spell to create more money in my life, or I want to cast a spell to have love in my life, or I want to cast a spell to find a new home. Okay, that's step one. You decide what it is you want. So in this instance, let's say we're going to do a spell for love. Let's do a love spell. We want to bring love into our lives. So step two then is you take your deck, and I'm using the Wild Unknown Tarot for this today, and you choose 10 cards which represent love and positivity, and you pick them out of the deck. So 10 cards for the Celtic Cross spread that we're going to do. And for this, you're going to need a little bit of knowledge when it comes to the tarot, because obviously each of these cards has a different meaning, and you're going to want to pick those that are positive and that have to do with love and creating what it is you want to create. Okay, so for instance, we don't want the devil. Okay, that's negative. So that kind of card we don't want here. The World is a good one. The Chariot, that's victory. Wheel of Fortune we want. The Lovers we definitely want. This one we want. That we want. That we want. That we want. That we want. So I don't know if I've chosen 10, but I'm going to choose all the ones I want, and then I'll go through them afterwards and pick out the ones that I think are the best. And then I'm going to do a spread, and that's where the spell bit comes in. So let's see how many I've got here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so I have to get rid of 3 of these. Ace of Pentacles kind of has to do with money, so that's a bit iffy. Let's put that to the side. The World is about completion and a sense of feeling whole, so we want that. The Chariot is victory, we want that. Wheel of Fortune, things really going well in our lives, we want that. The Lovers, we definitely want that. The Ten of Cups, which is about a happy family unit and transitioning into a loving, happy time. We want that. The Empress is the mother figure and it's new beginnings. So that's a maybe. The Two of Cups is love. We want that. The Star is about hope for the future. That's a maybe. Ace of Wands is a gift from the universe. It's excitement and growth. So let's put that in there. Ace of Cups definitely, because this is a blessing from the universe when it comes to love and romance. The Sun we want, which is energy. The Magician, that's about creation, so we don't really want that. So let's have a look. Out of these 3, let's put in the Star, because that lets our light shine and that creates the best we can possibly be. So let's see if we've got 10 cards. Yeah, okay. So that's step 2. You choose the 10 cards that you want for your Celtic Cross spread. And now step 3, you shuffle the cards. And this is where the spell bit comes in. Because you're shuffling the cards and you're doing a Celtic Cross spread. So basically, you have made these cards biased in your favor. By choosing them out like this, you have created a reality that wouldn't have otherwise existed. And by shuffling them, you're now, in inverted commas, using the law of attraction to create a random reading, but from a very biased, very kind of prescribed pool of choice. So the universe can't really tell you anything negative. So what you're doing is you're creating a reality here, which is kind of at random, but not. And it's that in-between place is where the magic is, because once I put this card out now, once I put them out in this Celtic Cross spread, that's step 4, and that's creating the reality. So that's what I'm going to do. And now I'm creating something that wouldn't have existed otherwise. This is where my will has shaped something into reality. Okay, so let me put the cards out. I have to move them a bit more. So I hope you see that this is the most important step of this, because this is where I'm sticking the pictures on the board and creating a narrative, creating a story that has come about as a result of my choosing of these cards. So now I interpret this, and this is going to create the belief. This is going to create the belief of what will happen in future. Okay, by interpreting these cards the way I would any other card spread. At the center of the reading, we've got the Chariot, and this is the central theme here to what I'm doing. So I have created a spell to create more love in my life, and this will be successful. The Chariot is victory, and it's victory as a result of your own willpower. So because I have willed this and I've created this, it will be successful. That's what the cards are telling me. So again, even though I've biased the cards, they're working with me to tell me what's going to happen. The card crossing that is the Ten of Cups. So, because of my will, because of exerting myself in this way, I'm now transitioning into a period of my life that is going to be much happier when it comes to my romantic love situation. And we're creating connections. The root cause of this, the spell, the situation, and the card's wisdom are informing me even now. The root cause is that I want to let go of negativity, and I really want to meet someone who will allow me to let my own light shine, who will allow me to reach my maximum potential. In the past, there has been excitement and growth. And what I'm thinking about now is the desire to be happy and wanting to be happy with another person. And that is at the forefront of my mind. So I can just concentrate on that and visualize myself with this new romantic interest, with this new partner. And in the future, the Ace of Cups, this will be a blessing, and I will receive what I'm asking for, and I will be gifted with love, a romantic partner, everything I've hoped and dreamed of in the future. I see myself as complete via the world, and someone else who feels the same way, who's my equal, and who also wants to have a romantic relationship, is now coming into my life because of this spread. The guidance here is to let the wheel of fortune turn on its own accord, and this positive new relationship will come into my life, and the outcome is the Lovers. So the outcome to this is that a new romantic positive relationship will come into reality and will occur. So step 5 now is to look at this spread, to see it, to look over it, to get a sense for it, and to send it out into the universe. So this is a reality that is now here. I sense it, I let go of it, I send it out into the universe, and all I need to say is, so it is. And you'll be able to feel that this is powerful and that it has energy and life of its own, because there is a random factor here. You saw how I interpreted the cards. I know we only had 10 cards to work with, but they could have fallen a different way. And because the outcome is the Lovers, which could have been in the past, or it could have been what I'm thinking about, it could have been elsewhere, but because the cards have worked with me and the law of attraction is kicked in, that's what this outcome will be. So that's where the belief comes in, and I can now rely on this reading as something genuine that has now been created and which will come to fruition in my own life. So all I need to do now is just say thank you to the universe, to realize that this kind of new energy has been created, and that if it is meant to be, it will come in and be positive, and if it's not meant to be, then there are other things going on and it won't come in, okay? But there's no point holding on to it now. You just give it away and you let the universe deal with it. And if it's meant to happen, it will. And there you go. That's as simple as it is. That's how you cast a spell using the tarot. And it's by combining these different factors, the law of attraction, your own imagination, your own belief system, which will create these things in your life. So thank you for watching this. It's as simple as that. If you want to create anything in your own life, then just choose those cards for yourself. Choose 10 cards that really represent good things that you want to attract. Pick a theme and you're off and running. So I hope you found this useful on this different use for the tarot card. If you've got any questions for me, then please get in touch via my email. It's readings@gregoryscott.co.uk. If you'd like a private reading with me, you can also visit my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab and you'll see the types of readings that I offer. Find me on Facebook as well. It's facebook.com/gregoryscott444. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you here on the channel for the daily tarot reading, the monthly astrology forecasts for each sign of the zodiac, and the vlog and exclusive astrology and tarot videos that I do. Have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon.